You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
All right, everyone, welcome back. You know how it feels, Blink? And the tech landscape's shifted again. It's a special Tech Tuesdays kind of session today here on The Vocal Technologist. And we're really getting into the nitty-gritty of DevOps, where the rubber meets the road, basically, our mission. Cut through all the digital chatter, highlight what's actually impactful from what we've been seeing.
Exactly. And it's so important to stay current, especially in DevOps. It moves so fast. Sometimes, even small shifts in tools or best practices can have these huge ripple effects.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's unpack this then. Some crucial updates hitting our digital toolkit. First up, Docker Desktop. They're really picking up the pace, moving to bi-weekly releases now.
Starting with 4.4, 5.0, I saw that.
Yeah, and plans for weekly by the end of the year. I mean, weekly. So what does this actually mean for, our everyday workflow? Faster is good, but...
Well, it is a bit of a double-edged sword, isn't it? On one hand, yes, you get faster access to new features, bug fixes, critical security updates. That's the upside. But the other side is it puts more pressure on internal platform teams. They've got to manage this faster cadence.
So they need to test and integrate much quicker.
Precisely. They need solid strategies for stability. Now, enterprises using Docker Business, they still have controls to manage the rollout pace, which helps. But that underlying pressure for agility, it's definitely real.
Okay, that makes sense. Agility versus control, a classic balancing act. Now, speaking of control, and maybe more importantly, security, HashiCorp's Terraform Google Cloud provider. Huge news there.
Oh, yeah, version 7.0 hitting GA.
Exactly. General availability, ready for prime time. And it's got some cool new stuff. Ephemeral resources for temporary credentials. That sounds smart.
Very smart. It shrinks the attack surface considerably. Short-lived tokens are much safer.
And the other big one, write-only attributes. To keep sensitive data out of state files. That feels overdue almost.
It's a massive step forward for infrastructure as code security, honestly. State files have historically been a weak spot for exposing secrets like API keys or passwords. So this directly tackles that. But it's a big update, 7.0. With improved validation logic, too. Users might need to tweak their existing configs.
Right, so a heads up there. Plan the upgrade carefully. Don't just blindly apply it.
Definitely. Careful planning is key.
Good advice. And you can't really talk modern infrastructure without mentioning Kubernetes, can you?
Not really, no. It's everywhere.
So version 1.34, they've named it of wind and will. Catchy. But more importantly, 58 enhancements packed in there.
58, yeah.
We're talking stable dynamic resource allocation APIs, new output formats for kubectl. Just keeps getting more refined.
And those refinements, they really translate into better operational efficiency.
Yeah.
Managing resources in Kubernetes clusters, it gets easier, more precise.
Which leads nicely into the bottom line, right? Efficiency often means cost savings.
Often, yeah, if you manage it right.
Well, we saw this really compelling example. One organization saved an estimated, get this, $1.5 million per year.
Wow, okay.
They used cloud cost management tools for a centralized view of their cloud spend. And then key part got FinOps and engineering talking.
The collaboration piece. Crucial.
Exactly. They optimized S3 storage classes, lifecycle rules. Boom. $1.5 million. That's significant. What are the typical hurdles getting those teams to work together, though?
It often comes down to visibility and communication. Bridging that gap between the financial side and the technical side, everyone needs to see the same picture. And tools help there, too. Things like Carpenter for smart node provisioning in Kubernetes, or KWOK.
KWOK, what's that?
It's a Kubernetes without kubelets simulator. So you can simulate an Amazon EKS migration before you actually do it, model the compute needs, estimate the costs.
So you can predict savings or costs up front. Avoid expensive mistakes.
Exactly. Saves real money before you even launch anything.
Very cool. Okay, but it's not all just tools and savings. There's a really important heads up we need to talk about. Security. Specifically, relying on LLMs for code.
Yes, this is a big one. The potential security nightmare there.
We've seen reports, right? LLM-generated code often just mimics insecure patterns it learned from online examples. Bad habits scaled up.
Precisely. LLMs are powerful. Absolutely. But they can amplify vulnerabilities. If their training data included flawed code patterns, which, let's face it, a lot of public code does,
then the LLM just reproduces those flaws at scale.
Exactly. It's like teaching someone from a textbook full of errors, they'll make those same errors. It really underscores the need for critical human oversight.
So don't just copy-paste from the AI.
Please don't. Developers need to be deeply involved. Threat modeling, thinking about abuse cases, designing defenses. We can't automate away that critical security thinking. Human review is essential.
That's a really stark warning. Okay, so wrapping things up for today. We've seen some amazing steps forward in tooling, efficiency, cost savings, but also some pretty serious warnings about how we adopt new tech, especially AI in coding. It really is a balancing act, isn't it?
It absolutely is. The pace demands vigilance. You need to understand the tools, the changes, critically. That knowledge, applied thoughtfully, it's our best defense, but it's also what lets us move forward faster and safer.
Well said. Okay, so for you, our listeners, something to chew on until next time. Think about your own DevOps workflow. What's one specific area, just one, that could really benefit from a fresh, critical look? Maybe it's for efficiency, maybe security, maybe just trying out one of these shiny new updates we talked about. Give it some thought. Thanks for tuning in.
Spoken Tech for your ears.